Hi everyone, my name's Mrs Dahl from the Wolverhampton Music Service, and this short video is a follow-on to my first video introducing you to third position, so if you haven't watched that already you may want to. This video is for those of you playing the viola who are about grade 3 standard, and in it I'm going to be showing you how to play a 2-octave G major scale and arpeggio, and then there's a little challenge for you at the end of the video. So, first of all, let's get warmed up. And to begin with, we're going to play a 1-octave G major scale, which you should all already know. But in case you've forgotten, let me just remind you. So, bows on the G string, have a listen. Right everybody, grab your violas, place your bow on the G string and I'll count you in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well done. Now to play a 2-octave G major scale, we need to play another 8 notes higher, which we can't do if we stay in first position because we'll run out of fingers and notes. So we have to shift into third position when we get to the 3rd finger on the D string. So let me show you how to play the first octave. We're starting on the G. And shift. Now remember, a couple of points, when you move your thumb up, make sure it goes up at the same time as the rest of your hand. You don't leave it back. So it shifts up as one unit. Also, so that we don't hear that slide into third position, just release a little pressure from the finger and that will improve. And lastly, make sure you keep your wrist and your thumb down. Now let's try playing that first octave of the G major scale. Remember the shift up into third position. Okay, everybody get your bows on the G string after 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And shift. Well done. Now we've moved into third position with our first finger, we carry on walking our fingers up to the 4th finger on the D string and then over onto the A string up to the 4th finger, which is a top G. So the whole 2-octave scale will sound like this. Okay everyone, let's try that together. So pick up your violas, bow on the G string and I'll count you in with 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Brilliant. You might want to pause the video now to have some further practice. I'm going to now go through the fingering and the position change for the G major 2-octave arpeggio. Again, you should know how to play the 1-octave arpeggio, which is using the notes G, B, D. But let me just remind you of that in case you've forgotten. So it's just Now, when we play the 2-octave G major arpeggio, we move up into third position in exactly the same place as we moved up for the scale. When we get to the third finger on the D string, we shift up with our first finger. Let me show you the first octave of the arpeggio. And shift. Right, just pick up your violas. Let's just have a go at moving into third position. So from the G, 1, 2, 3, G, and shift. Well done. Now, when we're in third position, we need to play the second octave. So I'm just going to go through the notes and the fingers for you for that top octave. So we're starting on the first finger on your D string, then third finger, which is a B, then first finger on the A, a D, and your fourth finger, which is a G. And then we come down in exactly the same way. Now we're all going to have a go right the way through playing the whole 2-octave arpeggio. So get your bows on the G string. We'll do this really slowly. After 3. 1, 2, 3. Shift. Well done. You may want to pause the video for extra practice now. Now I think that most of you will know the tune to Frère Jacques. But if you don't worry, because I'm going to play it for you in a moment. And the challenge is for you to try and work out what the notes are by yourself through careful listening. But one little catch, when you play the tune, it has to all be played in third position. So you will need to start with your first finger on the D string, which is the note G. One important tip. The tune is on the D and the A strings, but you will need to use all your 4 fingers as well, because remember you can't use any open strings in third position, and there's one note that just goes over onto the G string. So just listen really carefully while I'm playing Frère Jacques. Just remember, when you're playing in third position, to keep that first finger down to root your hand into position. Right, I'm going to leave you with that challenge. Remember, if you're struggling, then just listen to me playing Frère Jacques again, then pause the video to practice. Use your ears to work out the tune. When you feel confident at playing the piece, you can then try playing some other tunes that you might know, again using third position, like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, which I'm sure everybody knows. Well done everyone. Remember, if you've enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe to the channel, and remember to keep a lookout for more new videos every Monday. Thank you and bye.